Hello everyone. In today's episode I bring you a rock bass player who has been out of sight and out of mind for so many years. He was one of the pillars of the very famous band of India called Shiva. Please welcome the one and only, rather lonely, Mr. Lou Hilt. A round of applause. So, Mr. Lou Hilt, I've been meeting you after so many years. So, the first thing I would like to ask you is, what is your actual name? Is it Mr. Lou, or are you a Britisher, or you're Anglo, or you're just hanging around here?
That's a good question, really.
Yeah.
Because my actual name is 𝗟𝗲𝗴𝗲𝗅.
Llewellyn.
Yeah.
It's
a Welsh name.
The West name sounds more of like a female name to me, Llewellyn.
Ah, man, I had to live with it. And gradually over the years, it was getting complicated. The spelling of my name is 𝗟𝗲𝗴𝗲𝗅, which is causing a lot of problems for me.
I see.
And over the years, people found it better that they condensed it down to Lou Hilt, which is much easier.
That sounds nice. Background idea, of your family.
I was born in 1948
Okay.
in Uttar Pradesh, Lucknow actually.
Lucknow.
I was born into a railway family.
Oh, your father was the railway.
My grandfather was on the railways,
okay.
but most of us lived with him, because he had the railway bungalow and things, so and those bungalows were huge. They could accommodate a lot of people in the one bungalow. So finally they put me into St. Xavier's Patna as a boarder, because then, it stabilized my education, and as a boarder I learnt it made me a man in a boarding school. Then I moved to Kolkata finally, Calcutta in those days.
Yeah, Calcutta.
And I think that's what, I was a boy, a teenager until that time. But when I went to Calcutta, I think that's the place that made me a man. It made me a musician.
That's where the source of a journey, the music journey started from there.
Yes.
Oh, I see.
Because Calcutta was the hub of, it
jazz.
was the place. Jazz,
music, everything.
Music in general Calcutta was the place.
Yeah.
And for me as a young boy, when I went there, it was like me, I was in Chicago.
Oh my God.
And seeing people like, at that time they were much younger, of course, Pam Crane, Yvonne Arden, Shirley Churcher, and all these great musicians, Clive Hughes I must mention.
Oh.
And I wanted to be a musician after I saw them,
That is, you had decided that that's it.
That's it.
That's the platform I want to be.
I wanted to be a musician because of seeing them dressed up with their sequins and all, they looked different from people who walked up and down the street every day. They looked stars, and I wanted to be that star.
So, and how many brothers and sisters are you all?
I was the only son actually. My father and my they separated when I was very young. So I had a very difficult life as a young boy, but thanks to my grandparents that they understood me, and my mother's side of the family, they understood me, and they just gave me the freedom to choose what I wanted to do in life. Finally, I got a call from the Cavaliers, which is a very renowned band at that time in Calcutta. They were the first band in the junior statesmen, very recognized.
Cavaliers.
1965.
Okay.
And they were a very famous band at that time. In fact, they were the first band that got a write-up in the Junior Statesman, which was a music magazine at that time. Later on, I got a call from a band called Shiva, which is a very famous rock band.
Yeah.
We played for many years together. Shiva was the most, they were a band that traveled the most in the country really. We did about 72 shows one year. All over the country, northeast especially, then down south.
So was it a rock band? What sort of band?
It was a pure rock band.
Pure rock band?
Yeah.
Okay.
Solid.
Okay.
People still talk about them. Even when I meet people who, now that have aged, they still remember Shiva.
Can you name the members of Shiva?
The founder members was Mr. Jeffrey Rick.
Oh, okay.
P.C. Mukherjee, I must mention, because he started the band.
Okay.
Who unfortunately is no more with us today. And I was with the band for 17 years. I shifted to Delhi in 2002. I joined up with a very old friend of mine who was playing with the band in Shillong. His name is Arjun Sen. Pet name is AJ.
Oh, AJ, yeah.
And we formed another band. I mean, it was a band that made me realize the importance of being original. And the name of the band was HFT.
What does HFT stand for?
It's unmentionable.
Oh, not for the viewers, you mean?
No, not for viewers, but it's another way of saying it's high time. It's an original band that played some very, very, very different type of music, you know, jazz, rock, blues, funk, a bit of Indian classical. So we were pretty famous for that.
You can name some musicians you worked, Bombay people, or anywhere.
I played with Mr. Louis Banks,
Okay.
Mr. Bras Gonzalez,
Okay.
Mr. Benny Rosario, Mr. Carlton Quito.
Oh, so you played all the...
I played with I played
All
with
the top
them,
fellows,
and
top.
actually it was great because for me it was a time to learn. I was
Yeah.
a rock musician, but they
Well,
were
it was
jazz
jazz,
musicians.
they were
you know.
hardcore jazz, they were
Oh man, so it opened me out. It opened another horizon for me to learn that also. You know, it opened up a huge, you know, a whole field for me about music, not just rock, but there's so much theory that goes into it.
Yeah.
And I'm
Jazz-
very grateful to them, really.
If you were not a musician, what would you become? A baker, a manager, housekeeping, you know, or a carpenter? What would you have become like?
I've done a lot of jobs. I
Like-
mean, I've done a lot of jobs in the sense I've worked in the tea industry.
You mean you are picking up tea in Darjeeling mountains?
No, I mean, yeah, but in tea machinery. Then
Okay.
I did a job as a tea taster, a trainee tea taster.
Okay.
Then I worked in factories.
Factory. Okay.
And then I worked on the ships for some time also.
Oh, as
I worked on the engine room, steamships. It was
my God,
hard work.
You're one of those rough and tough fellows, huh?
But I tell you, every time I got a show, even though it was paying 50 rupees or something, I felt myself being pulled towards music.
Okay.
And finally, I just thought this is what God wants me to do.
Okay.
And I just chose to just stay with that only. Don't even try and do anything else.
I know you're shaking your fingers, trying to give me a sign that you need a smoke. You can have a smoke. But you know it's injurious.
Ah, man, if you control
But
anything,
maybe-
if you
maybe-
drink
maybe
a
at-
bucket of water, you're going to get sick.
Maybe at this age, nothing is injurious. It's just jurious.
It's okay.
Yeah.
As long as you do it in moderation, anything. It shouldn't be, you know, I mean, nobody wants to kill themselves.
Oh, no. You're looking one of those, you know, those good and bad and the ugly, you know, those cowboy western, you know, who's a famous fellow, yeah, man. You know, not Steve McQueen, but the other, you know, those...
Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood, yeah. You would have got into movies, man.
I did.
Wait, let me just tell you there's another side of this young rock gentleman. He tried his hand in the movies, and I believe you did some, movies with Irfan and in the Bengali. Yeah, this is the man, the actor, not only musician, the actor, the Bengali actor. Before that, just tell some viewers something in Bengali or wish them, say hello, how are you, and you know anything.
I was lucky really to get into
Excuse
film.
me, I said Bengali. Do you understand English?
নিশ্চয়ই আমি বলে দেব আমার নাম লু হিল্ট আমি গান বাজনা করে
अरे no, I hope no
আর
dirty
এটা
words.
মানে এটা আমার এটা
We are say where you are born and something like that. थोड़ा क्या आपके बारे में कुछ बताओ बंगाली में.
আমি একটা কথা বলতে চাই মিস্টার অঞ্জন দত্তকে অনেক ধন্যবাদ কারণ ওরা আমাকে ফিল্মে ইন্ট্রোডিউস করেছে প্রথমবার সেটা পরে আমি অনেক ছবিটা করেছি সিরিয়াল টেলিফিল্ম আমি করেছি কিন্তু আমি বলতে চাই খুব ভালো লাগলো এত ভালো অ্যাক্টরের সঙ্গে কাজ করেছি আমি মিস্টার ইরফান খানের সঙ্গে কাজ করেছি অনেক শিখলাম ওর কাছ থেকে আর এটা আমার জীবন
So here is another Bengali actor in the musician circle.
Played so many Durga Pujas in the pandal.
Oh,
many times.
This is a hidden talent of yours, huh? The
I
Bengali
don't
part.
know. It just happened. I mean,
No, I mean, because you're in Calcutta, so it came, I think, naturally.
yes. Being from Kolkata helped. And then I must go back to, because I have to thank Kolkata.
Okay.
Kolkata amar ma, Kolkata amar baba, Kolkata amar jibon.
Oh.
And I must thank Kolkata for making me who I am. Because Kolkata is a place of culture, art.
Yes.
I mean, Kolkata is the place.
So we have a steam engine coming behind. So you have to pause a little bit. You can have a smoke. The steam engine is coming behind.
Yeah, I told you I was on the railways, so it's very common to me to hear a steam engine.
Tractor.
It was beautiful.
Okay. Okay, now we have the rapid fire of the chatterbox. Before I start the rapid fire, I can see this lovely bass guitar. I mean, I think you have done some artwork and something on the bass guitar.
This guitar, actually, I made it myself in 1983.
The full bass guitar?
Yeah, the full bass
My
guitar.
My God.
I've had other bass guitars also, I mean Fender and whatever, but my soul, my hard work, my sweat, blood was in this guitar, and I still use this, and I did this artwork I had nothing to do one day.
So when this guitar has got blood, sweat and tears.
Oh yes, it is blood,
My
sweat,
God,
and tears.
yeah, it looks like that. You see that lovely, you must have shown the beautiful artwork. A musician, an actor and a painter. My God. This will go, man, couple of, maybe 1 crore it might go.
I don't know.
No, it will go, man. See, it's got all detailing. And it's got a Hall of Fame, you must put this in the
That's very
Hall of
difficult.
Fame.
Money sometimes doesn't matter.
So, let's not waste time and move on to the rapid fire round.
Okay.
So, which is your favorite bass guitar? Bass guitar means, I mean the name. Which is like what, Hofner or Fender or what?
The imported bass guitars I've played, I would say Fender.
You like Fender?
Yeah.
Okay, moving to the next. Which is your favorite rock band? In India?
In India, I mean the rock band that I played with Shiva.
How about Rock Machine? You didn't like Rock
I like Rock Machine also. They're my friends.
my favorite also.
Been playing with the band,
Okay.
but I've jammed with Rock Machine also, and they're my friends.
Yeah, okay. It's a good band.
Oh, they're a good band. Yes.
And foreign band?
Led Zeppelin.
Rock guitarist?
It has to be Mr. 𝗟𝗲𝗄 yes.
Oh, my favorite too.
Oh yeah.
But he's got that.
He shoved bass guitar into your face. Other bass guitars had to stand at the back and play, but 𝗟𝗲.
The forefront,
He just did on your throat.
Painted the town red. Yeah. Favorite place in India would like to go and become a like a sadhu sannyasi, quiet.
Himachal.
Oh, lovely in Himachal.
Yeah, I go there pretty often, so I like it's beautiful.
Your favorite song?
My favorite song would be
Pop, jazz, anything.
Spain.
Oh, Chick Corea.
Yeah.
Oh, my too. Okay, now this is a very tricky, dicey question for you. Your favorite girlfriend?
Oh, favorite girlfriend. That's a difficult one, man.
So that means you had a couple of them.
It happens in life, yeah.
Okay.
Everything
Don't feel shy at this age. You got nothing to lose at this age.
I would say a beautiful woman. Her name was Sybil D'Souza.
Okay.
Because she was not just she was a beautiful person with a beautiful heart and a beautiful soul.
Okay. So you never proposed her?
Not really. We just let life be beautiful.
So
and
you're
happy.
more into music and
I mean, music is my first love anyway.
Okay.
So it was just fine.
She was just through the journey of yours.
It's not the need, but she was there.
She was there.
When
I needed you most. Your favorite Hindi Bollywood movie?
Sholay.
Sholay?
Yeah.
Oh, still the hot movie of today.
Oh, I loved it, yeah, because of Amitabh Bachchan.
My favorite too.
Young Dharminder,
Sanjeev Kumar
with no hands, and Gabbar Singh.
Oh.
I mean, it has so many good characters. Hema Malini.
All good characters. All different from one.
It was a great movie.
Favorite Hollywood movie?
Favorite Hollywood movie? St. Vincent.
Vincent.
Wait, I'll tell you. Me Before You.
Any other Indian favorite actors, actresses?
Mr. Amitabh Bachchan, obviously one.
Okay. Any
Shabana
youngster?
Azmi.
Oh,
Mr. Nasiruddin Shah,
Okay. Irfan Khan, of course.
Irfan Khan.
Oh, as usual. Okay, this is another dicey question. If you are deserted on an island like Robinson Crusoe,
Yeah.
which is one woman you would like to be with over the waves?
Someone who can cook, someone who can enjoy life over there, I would say.
Arey naam batao yaar. Everybody cooks, all the women cook, will cook for you.
Frida Alexander, because of being just a wonderful.
Can you just tell us she's an actress or what is she? What is she?
No, she's just a very common girl, yeah.
From Calcutta?
Yeah, from Calcutta.
I think you like the Calcutta women more.
Not really, but it's
Frida Alexander?
Yeah.
Anglo?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Your favorite wife?
Her favorite wife.
Don't think too long.
I don't know. If I had four, I could say the favorite, but I've only had one wife, and her name was Beverly. She's been the only wife I've had in life. So.
And where is she? Is she staying with you or where is she?
No, she lives in Australia now. We parted company, but it's okay. Yeah? As long as you're happy and I'm happy, as long as the family is happy, the children are happy.
And we all live happily ever after. And you have,
that's
how many children? How many children you have?
I've got 4 children.
Oh, lucky man. All boys?
3 boys, 1 girl.
Oh, lucky. Very lucky. And they all now married and settled.
Some of them are,
Okay,
but they're all happy.
Okay, good.
I mean, if they're happy, I'm happy.
So that was the rapid question for Mr. Lou Hilt. Moving to the next part. Any message to the young musicians you have worked with, the difference you find in your days and now playing with bands of the youngsters?
Yes, for me it was a lot of hard work, dedication, self-belief, and I wanted to be something or somebody. And it's not about technique, it's not about, yes, it's all great if you have that, yeah, and speed and all that sort of thing. But then if you take people like B.B. King, and some of the great blues players, they just played 1 or 2 notes and yet they became who they were. So it's not about showing the people what you can do. It's making them believe that you are good enough to be on that stage and perform to an audience.
So you try to see musicians, try to be in the forefront, not for the music, for the other things, like they want to market themselves.
I mean,
like they want followers or viewers, rather than concentrating on the music they should be playing.
It's not, okay, visual is fine, yeah. But it's not the only thing,
Yeah.
It's also your soul is involved with it. You're involved with your musician, with your music and your instrument, And marketing is so important. If you got a good face today, they'll market you even if you're playing rubbish.
That was not in the olden days.
That was never there in the old days. In the old days, you just had to play. And the poor equipment in the old days. Today, the young kids have got the best.
Yes.
We guys started off with Ahuja amps and homemade guitars.
Stranger amps from Calcutta.
Stranger came later, but Ahuja and homemade amplifiers. And we guys started with, and if you can make music out of that, then it just gets better as you grow, I would like to see Eric Clapton playing on a Gibson guitar or Ahuja amp,
Yeah.
I'd like to see him play, but maybe they did in those days, but they were so advanced anyway. Even their homemade amps had the best components and the best. But today, with the facilities and the marketing and, our parents are ready to even invest if you want to be a musician.
So the bottom line, a good musician should not be depending on a good equipment first, rather than his skills first. And that equipment is a bonus.
Exactly.
So you can't say it's a bad guitar, so I cannot play. You cannot say it doesn't sound.
No.
It may sound, give you a satisfaction of sound to a certain level, but your skills are very important.
You can still make music out of it.
Oh yes.
And people will still say, wow.
So what is the 3 points you would say as a musician?
A musician is someone sometimes it takes practice, sometimes you're born with it. But to be able to play in time.
Play in time is the first,
To hear a note,
even pitch,
and a bad note, which is, off key, to be able to hear it. If you can't hear that, how can you sing a song if you can't hear what is correct?
So hear in time and pitching and
is so important,
on time, in time and on time.
In time. You got to have a basic idea of timing.
you're here, sitting here.
Hello, Alex.
Are you meditating or what?
Not really, but just enjoying this beautiful environment.
Sometimes it's peaceful to sit in the woods.
It's beautiful, whispering woods.
Whispering woods, yes, whispering.
You hear
woods,
so
yes.
much in silence.
You can make music here
Yes, you can.
with the sound of the birds.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I would like to thank you, Alex, for what you are doing for musicians, artists generally, which all come under the same umbrella. Because many of them are forgotten over a period of time. And by what you are doing is somehow or other you are keeping them alive and keeping people aware that this is what existed earlier.
Yeah, that is important, very important.
Yes, because a lot of people as they age, especially people who have aged, their memory, they lose their memory. And by doing this, you sort of revive that memory of theirs. Because maybe they were part of this whole scene at one point of time, but are not there anymore. But the most important part is to keep it alive, the music.
By way of documentation. Yeah.
Documentation is the most beautiful thing. Without that, there's no history.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Exactly. So it's brilliant. It's a brilliant what you're doing, Alex. And thank you very much again.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Thank you for being part of this episode of my channel called the 𝗟𝗲𝗄
Keep chatting.
Thank you so much. And this is one of my hobbies. Yeah.
Great. It's a great hobby.
Yes.
It's a great hobby.
Yes.
Keep it up.
Thank you so much.
Welcome
So,
anytime.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause to Mr. Lou Hilt, and you can see your full name again.
Llewellyn Cedric Hilt.